Hi, this is Arun from Random Codes. In this video, let's take a look at how we can consume YouTube Data API in our Spring Boot application. So here is the sample Spring Boot application that we created, and we just included a controller where we have added one controller method to retrieve the data from YouTube. So in order to do that, we just added a REST controller annotation to the class where we already have this main method, and we have added this get mapping method with a URL here, so which is for YouTube Data API. For this get mapping method, we have included the request parameters like key, part, query string, and channel ID, type, and max results. And using those parameters, we can build the URL, and then we can pass in the actual values and then execute. So in order to execute this web service request, we have used REST template, which is available on our Spring framework. So we have used this method get for object, where we have passed in the URL that we built using the request parameters, and then we have returned that object in the form of response. This is how we formed a controller method which we can access it by running this application. So let's just run this application. Now we have run this application, and this is available on port 8080. So we should be able to access it on localhost 8080/YouTube Data API. Let's build this request on Postman. So this is the kind of request that we built. So it is on a localhost 8080 YouTube Data API. And here are the parameters that we are passing. So key, snippet, random codes is the query string, and channel ID. So this is the channel ID of random codes YouTube channel. So that we have given it here. And the type of resources that we are expecting is a video, which will be appended along with the request URL. And the max results is 20. So we can just execute this request. We got the response here according to the parameters that we provided. So what is happening? So when we executed this request on localhost 8080, so this is taking all these parameters and passing it on to the controller method that we have on Spring Boot application. And all these parameters are then used to generate this URL, and then we are executing that URL using our REST template that is available on Spring Boot. And then the response is being returned in the form of response. So this is how it looks like, and we can even change this to some other value like terms. So we got just 3 results, and we can even give favicon. So we just got 1 result. So we just have 1 video on our YouTube channel that is based on favicon. We can even give privacy. So we have some videos on privacy. So let's try to search it using privacy keyword. So we got 2 results. This is 1 video, and this is another video. So this is how we can access YouTube Data API from a Spring Boot application. And this Spring Boot application, all these values are like dynamic values which can be provided if we built some kind of UI. So all these parameters values will be getting from UI, and all those will be fed to this API, and this API will in turn generate the required URL and then trigger the request, and the API response will in turn be returned back to the UI. So overall, this is how we can access a YouTube data API using Spring Boot. That's all for now. I hope this video is useful. Let us know your feedback and suggestions in the comment section. If you like the content, feel free to like, share and subscribe to our channel. I'll see you on another video with a different topic. Thanks for watching. Have a nice day.